MSET is now preparing a cabinet note for the use of a completely cashless system for the proposed reduction in bus fares effective April 1st, 2024. In essence, commuters who pay their fares using a smart card come April 1st will benefit from the 50% fare reduction. In addition, they will receive an added benefit of 3 free rides, which will apply to both current and new card holders. So we are trying to incentivize them to utilize a cashless system, which is better for everybody because obviously it means that the flow of the loading of the buses can move much quicker. Again, the current fare collection system uses a limited cashless component. However, this system is to be replaced by a comprehensive cashless system which will provide the requisite efficiency and revenue protection to cover the entire service and guard against difficulties posed by cash transactions and delays and pilferage.
Right. So tell us, why are you demonstrating this morning?
The reason why I'm demonstrating that the taxi fare, they was taking $200 from us. Before the government people raise, and then they put it to $250, right? Yes, let's make it stay on the 250. As the government said, 19%, then put it $300 go down and $350 come up. We can't manage it. We tell one of them other day when I taxi man, you know, so me now, I'm not far where I come from. That's how we have money. We can't manage it. It's too dear. So the children then can't pay yet the 150 the people that the 150 can't pay. What 250 supposed to have picking up mother giving $1,000. We go to school and then pay $500 all the time. And about 500 I can't buy nothing.
Yeah, we need a route for taxi. We don't have a taxi route right now.
And they wanted the government to roll it back or to do something for them. And to them people, the government said that they would have rolled it back starting January the 1st. And it's just the JUTC from my understanding, and the fares I'm going to put on the screen so you can see what the new fares will be come January the 1st.
Effective January 1st, 2024, the reduction in the regular fare from $100 to $70, and a reduction in the fare for children from $30 to $25, and for pensioners from $40 to $30. Effective April 1st of 2024, a further reduction in the regular fare from $70 to $50, and in the fare for children from $25 to $20.
The fare for pensioners will further decrease to $25. Now, the parliamentary opposition has welcomed the move, but opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson says the JUTC fare reduction will have little effect.
The capacity of the JUTC right now is about 40% of what it should be. And because it is 40% of what it should be, the majority of the traveling public is forced to take the private passenger vehicles. So while every JUTC customer will welcome this, the reality is that many wait 2-3 hours for a bus on a daily basis, and because they have to get to work or school, they are forced to take a private passenger vehicle.
Right? Because in your statement here, you speak about we anticipate that these temporary measures will have a mitigating effect on the impact of the private bus and taxi fare increases on the commuting public. One, so is it that the minister believes that those operators which are not JUTC to roll back their fares that has been given? Secondly, the JUTC minister, because the person traveling from Mile Gully to Mandeville saw an increase in fare. The operators outside of the JUTC is about 80% of the seats that are needed in the KMTR and just nationally. What effect is the reduction that you're giving here now will have on the inflationary numbers where transportation is concerned? Because JUTC is a quarter of the seats that you need in the KMTR compared to nationally. What effect this reduction itself will have on the inflationary numbers of transportation.
Madam Speaker, I propose to share with the member the sort of inflation graphs that I'm looking at and the projections, and I'll share that with you. But suffice to say, Madam Speaker, that when you human behavior and decisions of citizens, where possible, is affected by the movement in prices, we expect that from this downward movement in 2 installations of prices in JUTC transportation, where it is possible, we expect 2 installments. We expect that there may be some switching. Where it is possible, okay? Now, in addition, Madam Speaker, what I want to point out is that this measure, as I mentioned earlier, is being implemented for a temporary period of up to 24 months. What we are discussing is the impact of inflation, particularly in the short term, but over that period as well. And over that period of time, the member is not listening, and so over that period of time, this has not just been done for 2 months. This has been done over a 24-month period. And over that period of time, we expect millions of seats to be added with the addition of the new buses. So not millions, we expect tens of millions of seats, meaning to be added when you add 200 new buses over 24 months. And therefore, the impact on inflation, per year. No, sorry, I should have stated my units. Sorry. We expect 10, when you refer to 40 million, that number is per annum, number of seats per annum. Or somebody referred to it. Might have been Minister Mikhail. So we expect over this 24-month period, during which prices will be reduced, for the supply of seats to go up dramatically, because you're adding, over that 24-month period, 200 new buses. So that will have an ameliorating impact on the experience of the traveling public. It is not a panacea. It's not something that solves every single problem, but it makes a significant contribution to relieving the pressures that people experience over this 24-month period in the context of 200 new buses over 24 months and 300 over 36 months. Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Minister.